Hafu won that so Celsius essentially. Terra Luna is a place where authority and alleged crime are collapsing. The term partner in crime refers to Terra Luna Classic's subsequent demise as a result of the bear market. There are also a lot of lesser or larger initiatives that have gone bust. Nevertheless, my opinion is to hit the like button and see how this affects the market in general, particularly Terra Luna Classic, which is currently declaring bankruptcy. He supposedly warned the corporation that the company was about to declare for bankruptcy, and that they had an insider's knowledge of this. Celsius bankruptcy filings reveal that the company is in serious jeopardy. Most of the bank's debts are client deposits totaling roughly $1.2 billion. Some people believe that they are not obligated to give back after they have received. As you can see, they owe nearly $5.5 billion in debts. Because of this, I'll be going up against $5.5 billion in liabilities, which is the equivalent of a $1.2 billion deficit in user deposits, while Celsius assets comprise $600 million mining assets worth $720 million, $1.75 billion in crypto assets, which includes Celsius shares. As a result, many of these tokens will be returned to their original owners. So, a new token was created, but it was for the purpose of a bankruptcy proceeding. The debt was reclaimed, and they began to pay it back. They actually repaid the amount, but they don't want to do the same thing that resulted in individuals losing their Bitcoin. Continue operations during the restructuring process, they're saying. As a result, withdrawals will remain on hold. They want to return to the original owners. That's the direction I'm leaning toward. Possibly Mt. Gox. In the 2.0 court process, Celsius clients will likely be able to have their deposits back at some point in the future. Celsius recently filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, as the company was forced to undergo a major financial restructuring. As a result, yet another major corporation is on the verge of going under. As a result, many people are on edge. Whether or not it's due to the bear market, what counts is that they're currently in a deficit. As a result of this uncertainty, we're unsure what will happen to the holders. After Terra Luna Classic, we have no idea what happened to it. We understand that this is bad for the market. The question is, why utilize things that will be worthless in a year when the bear market has passed? For example, it's interesting to note that even while Bitcoin has lost 34% of its value over the past year, it's still up 1,000% over the past 5 years. That's fantastic. By the way, that's a wonderful idea. 7,000 was the previous value. Actually, 5,000, 3,600 used to be the number. In July and August of 2017, so it's been 5 years. In fairness to the bears, the last 3 months had seen a drop of 50% over the previous quarter. Bitcoin's value has fallen by, say, 20,000. Overall, these are some ridiculous figures that has absolutely irked me. A lot of true crypto, on the other hand, appears to be collapsing at an alarming rate, and it's not keeping consumers happy. In the end, it is what is most critical. In the future, we'll be looking at where we're headed next. This Bitcoin mining enterprise might also sell its own Bitcoins to obtain adequate assets, and Voyager's choice to file 11 protections, so you know that Alex McKenzie signed a paperwork stating this. Right now, please, that's what we're witnessing. We might see insane, wild prices for crypto overall, especially for the Classic, because people don't want to use their 2.0 in a bad market. People avoid using apps if they fear they will be overcharged. As of right now, I can't say for certain. I'm not sure what will transpire in Celsius because I'm not a meteorologist. Not only do I hope that all users receive their money refunded, but I also hope that Celsius is given the greatest possible outcome. In my opinion, it's in everyone's best interest. So, I'm at a loss for words, but they're filing for bankruptcy and things aren't going well. There's a $1.2 billion shortfall as a result of refunds owed to holders. Luna added a new token to their existing airdrop, right? Even YouTube stars were caught up in the scam because many of them offered free returns, and even the most savvy consumers were duped. What are your thoughts, guys? Please let me know as soon as possible. I'll do my best to respond to your questions and concerns in the comments section below. The next time I use it, I won't. In this case, it's Pwn.